Hey y'all, and welcome back to City Skylines, or this is my beautiful city of Blackwoods. Yeah. Let me zoom back in a minute. Yeah, does anybody notice the significance of this building right here? Just this one here. This one building on its own. Forget about all the others surrounding it, just this one here. Anybody know what's so special about this building right here? Which is currently called Lafayette Residence. There you go. That's my question to the whole audience. Do you know what is significant about this building here? Alright, so quick recap on what we got done last week. We did part 2 of my most incredibly challenging what was I thinking build ever, which is over there. But let's go on to the boring stuff first. Boring stuff is, I think I detailed all this. Did I detail all this? I guess I did. Also filled in some more areas here. Now, while I make you larger so I spin around. The reason why I spin around so much all the time like this is because I talk with my hands. So I wave my hands around when I talk. And my brain is so quick fire, it kind of replicates how I move my mouse. It's kind of, I need to relax a little. So there you go. So yeah, I carried on building this kind of little suburb here. Have you noticed going down in size, as with all cities? Central downtown is always going to have the biggest buildings, and then they're going to get smaller further as you get away from the center of town, I guess. So that's why that's like that. So all this was to do with, I was having problems with the... Oh, I guess I'm not having problems anymore. I was having problems with the industry because they were demanding for more goods to be sold, which means you got to have unblocked streets. And as you can see on here, I got unblocked streets and my traffic is 89%. Really, without yeah, I was not really thinking about making this a traffic jam free zone. I was just doing it from instinct on what I know might work and what might not work. So yeah. So it shows that vanilla traffic is kind of easy even when you're not properly thinking about it. So yeah, so none of my roads are kind of that packed up. And also I had to increase the amount of commercial goods, which is why I started putting in the extra bits of commercial and residential to feed the commercial, that kind of thing. So all these guys get to sell their goods. So I haven't got too many goods now that won't be sold. So that's how you leave that problem. And lastly, but not leastly, I detailed all this. And I even press this button again. There you go. Kind of looks like that. Now, is this a park overkill? Tranquil Gardens overkill? I guess it is, but I think it goes to the aesthetic of what this place is. The Cathedral of Plenitude. And obviously they rake in the money, so they got plenty of land. That's probably why they're Plenitude. Kind of looks like that. There you go. I put in this temporary connecting road here to try and help with the... oh, look at that. I was going to say traffic problems. That's traffic? No, that's not. That's just flowing. That's just the way it should be. Is there a stoplight there? There might be a stoplight there. It's got to be a stoplight there, isn't there? Well, I'll look into that later on. And yeah, I hooked in this road here and all that kind of thing. Oh, and this was a problem to begin with. And then I kind of upped the roads were initially all like this. For some reason, the traffic was not going past the buses that were just stopping there because of the way the game's been path designed. So I put in these expansive roads here, which give you kind of 3 turning points. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess, for this one here. And I kind of solved that problem straight away. Here we go. Population is 45,185. As we are trying to get to the airport, which is 48. So not too bad. We're catching up there. With all that being said, today's episode, I'm going to concentrate on... Here we go. This is going to be the finale of my most ambitious build yet. I'm going to put a little extra spin on this kind of thing. So with that being said, let's get it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the land a little. If you ever see me raising the land, you know exactly what's coming. I'm going to raise it to about this strength here. And we're going to click on that one, make it all level. That's my way of protecting the terrain and the buildings. So what I'll do is I'll get back to you at the end of all this. And there we go. A lot of land raising, as you can see here. And not see there. Every time I see kind of like terrain like this, I always think of Jurassic Park. I don't know why. Just something about it. That looks better. So this is me being overly cautious, trying to protect my land if in case the floodwaters come in. And as you can see, as this dips right down, imagine this being like a hole. The Abatism transport swimming pool. That kind of thing. So there we go. So that in mind, I'm going to make a little adjustment to these streets here. So let's put in this road here. All my snapping points on, they are. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to square that off there. I'm going to square that off there. Right, so my plan right now is I'm going to try and bring in some water and kind of create a kind of a moat effect around here. Now the game is going to be paused in case I destroy the electricity. Flood the whole city, I don't know. Now is this, I'm kind of nervous about this because, actually let me play it for a while. Gonna raise up the land one little level. 1, 2, 3, about 3 meters. Alright, okay, now let's see what happens. I'm gonna put in some, here comes the flood waters. I'm going to put in some canals. Pause the game. Oh, that works a lot. Yeah, so that's that's one technique of getting rid of any flooding. If you haven't got the Natural Disasters DLC, just put in some pumps like that. I think it's because this is generating, it's pumping out water right next to this land, which is pretty yeah, pretty high up, and this is pretty low down. Maybe I should move this. There we go. Now, any problems here with the city? No blackouts. Just one abandoned property there. Yep, happy with that. These guys are not happy. Right, so let's start building in some canals. Canals are in this section here and here. Now, which one shall I go for? I'm thinking go for a deep one. Now, this is where it's going to get all kind of tricky. These are the snap ones they are. I kind of want it here. Now that's too close to there, so out there. I just want to see what the effect is on the streets. It's a bit of a bump, isn't it? Now let's see if this works. Put a path in first of all. I want to see. I want to try and fit the canal next to a path, so we're going to go here. Put them all on again. It's going to be temporary. I might destroy all this. There we go. So we got a path all the way around here. Around every single road. This is just a marker to show me where I want to put my canal. So get rid of this, get rid of this. Here we go. How's my city looking? No disasters yet. Nope. No disasters. Right. So let's try with the canals again. Back on here. Now, I've got all my snapping points on again, just to see what happens. Well, I'm going for the deep channel. Shame there's a node there. There we go. That's how you realign nodes. Delete them and kind of put them in like that. There we go. See, now it matches up. That's perfect. So what does my canal look like now? It's okay. I'm going to try and get it a little bit further away from the edge. It's janky, but I'm kind of... This is a bit too far away, and this one's... Even though it's at a weird angle, I kind of like this one better. We're going to go for that one. We're going to try and match that all around. So I'm going to take off all my snapping points. I'm going to left click just about here. That's it. Just left click. You don't have to hold it down. And this is, while this is activated, you can put your snapping points back on like that. Too close to another canal. Really? Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Got it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all this surrounding area. Pretty much like this. I'm going to overshoot the mark here, so I've got more freedom to place it in here, like this. And I'll get back to the end of all this. But I'm going to pause my time lapse just for now. What you'll see me doing is this is quite an important tip to give to people is occasionally you're going to take off your angle snaps, so you got more freedom of how you angle it. Occasionally, and sometimes the road guidelines will get in the way, so sometimes you'll take them off, that kind of thing. If you want proper so you see there that it keeps snapping there, you don't want to do that. So you take off the road guidelines, gives you more freedom. But if you want like proper 90-degree angles and things like that, it's try as best as you can to leave them on, unless you're pretty good at eyeballing it. And this is the other reason why I kind of pause right now is if you're ever doing this, if you ever want to copy this technique, try putting sections in the corners, starting off in the corners first, because it makes it a lot easier when you try and to realign stuff. And if you see what I'm doing, I'm overshooting it by a long way. That way it makes sure the nodes don't snap in. If I stopped it here, then and it's not straight, it'll snap in here at an angle. So this, here you go again, I'm going straight to the corner. And I'm bringing it in as close as I can. You see the angle's on. Turn off the angle. Start from there. That's where it wants to snap. But I've still got a lot of freedom.
It's Super Salmon Days down at Fish Brothers. For a limited time, bring in any fish and get a chilled salmon entree.
Kind of like that. And it kind of works out. So try and start in the corner, like I did there. And as that one was kind of snapping in there, I can reverse that, but it doesn't matter because I've already started in this corner here. And that's the best way of doing this. There we go. So I'm going to carry this on. I'll meet you at the end of all this. Right, I'm kind of happy with that, I think. Let me have a quick look around, see how destroyed the land is. I think it was a good idea to put the path here. Give it a bit more leeway. And make sure the terrain didn't get kind of like janked up too much. Hey, look at that. That is pretty deep, isn't it? You know, I'm going deep because I'm kind of scared that the water's just going to slop all over the place. Going to go rush in here. It's going to be just too shallow, and it's just going to engulf my whole city, which is why I've kind of scarily placed all these down. Now, you can see the reason why I put these roads here. Because I'm thinking, how am I going to connect this up here again? So I'm thinking maybe I can have a road coming. Yeah, I can have a road coming from here across here, and I'll probably replicate that there. And I might do the same thing here, that kind of thing. But this one looks a little different because I've got it kind of here. Maybe I should, yeah, let's do the same there so I can have it like kind of mirroring each other. Yeah, that pretty much matches up. And here, I'll do the same here. Well, I'm thinking about this one. Let's try, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build the roads in first and see if that makes a difference. Let's go here, go to this road here just for now. So it kind of fits there. That's a bit too much of a slope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the length of this. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to delete this here. And then I'm going to start the road again. This time I want it to be a pretty much decent slope. So it doesn't look too unconvincing. About that might be fine. Then what I'll do, I'll put it here, kind of here. That's for now. And then we're going to move the canal right in here. I just want to see what this looks like. That working? That kind of works. There we go. And it goes over. There we go. I like that idea. That's a lot better. Although this is kind of cool. So we can delete this one here. And this one here. And this one here. And this one here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That looks a lot better. Out there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to delete this road here. And I'm going to put it back in. There we go. And then you get a bridge. So that's my thinking behind that. So I'm going to kind of do the same over here with the exact measurements, which is, can't remember. So it's about, yeah, 360. We want 360 in length. Which is exactly there. There we go. That's fine. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll get back to the end of all this when I've replicated all this. And there we go. I've managed to realign all the streets here. This kind of works out like that. So I don't need this here anymore unless I want to, I don't know though. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. If you got a bridge across an area of land this deep enough, you'll get these kind of trusses and things like that. So that's the reason I'm behind this. My city fine. My city is okay. Good. Any water anomalies? No, not yet. Okay, so fingers crossed. Let's see. There you go. Speed that up. Watch the water coming in. See what I was talking about, the manipulating the land. Oh, this is the bit I am most scared about right now. Is that center? There we go. Now, the reason I got this land raised a little high is so it doesn't flood over the whole land. Here we go. Too high? Really? Okay, try that again. Let's try that, see what happens. Man, that is too low, isn't it? I don't know, though. Kind of works. Let's see what happens. It's coming in. Kind of weird jankiness there. Now that really is opening in the floodgates. Flowing all around here. No problems yet. There they go. They're going to meet in the middle. Are we going to get like a huge crash of waves? No. Okay. Now this is where it's going to get kind of interesting. Run for the hills, everybody. Reach for our land. The flood is on. Hopefully this will calm down. Just here as well. Keep your eyes out, everybody, for Noah and his ark. I'm sure he's building it somewhere over here. We might have got away with it. Might have got away with it. Oh, that is touch and go. I remember my first experience when I first did my first ever canal here, how it flooded the whole city. It kind of recovered within time, but oh my word, that was scary times. Well, apart from the floodplains I've created here, which is kind of cool, I think that is very successful. It's safe for now. Yep, that's flowing all correctly. That's perfect. Okay, so let's carry on with what I was going to do. Yeah, so let's carry on with a little bit of land shifting around here. Right, there we go. That's that prepared. Right, now let's carry on with these roads here. Now I'm going to carry on with the theme of having trees on the roads. Let's try this one. But that's okay. Now, I was thinking of getting a road connection across here, but I don't know. I'm kind of okay with them connecting here for some reason. It's an interesting idea, so I like that. I'm going to carry on with that. So let's carry on with this road here. Now, I haven't made up my mind yet if I want it to connect straight in like this or to come around here. I'm thinking coming around here. Or maybe I can have smaller roads. So what we got to do is extend the land over here.
Got a swordfish lying around? Bring it in. Got a goldfish you're sick of feeding? Bring it in. Got a fish that's been sitting in the sun
Just a little bit. That'll watch the floodgates open up again.
Throw it in with the rest of them.
While we're waiting for the flood to subside, I'll stick this other road in. Yep, there you go. That kind of works. Leave that. And then I guess I can put in smaller roads. Carrying on with the tree theme, which goes about there. So there you go. That's all my streets are realigned and placed how I want them. So they're going to come in here. They're going to obviously join up here somewhere, I think. Don't quote me on that. So, you know, so going to hook in here. They're going to hook in here somewhere, maybe down here. And they got this line in here. So yeah, lots of connectivity, I hope. And now we're going to carry on this over here somewhere. Now I've got another idea. And it goes a little bit like this. Delete this road here. And we're going to carry on the canal up here. There we go. That's perfect. That's what I want. Now, I'm going to have a bridge over... Maybe I should have a bridge over here. Shall I? I think I will. Have a bridge over here. I don't know, though. Let's get back on this road here. This one here. I don't want these roads here. There we go. That kind of works out all right. It's an okay. Subject to change. Yeah, I'm going to try and have a bridge. I'm going to have them connect over here with a bridge, that kind of thing. So, where do I want my bridge to go? I kind of want it to go kind of here. I think here. Right in the center. So this can be my markers for now. There we go. There we go. And do a bit of deleting. Now there to there is 1820. Okay, let's go 1820. Out there. There you go. Spot on. Now I'm thinking of, yeah, I got an idea. We'll go back onto these roads here. We're going to carry this on up here. And they're like that. Do the same here with this one. Like that. And these roads here are going to convert back to smaller ones. Just like that. And hopefully we can get some like properties or commercials, something like that moving in. Yeah, happy with that. This is the, yeah. This is an interesting creation. Now, let me see what I can do here. There we go. I think I've done it. Oh, I thought it was on pause and the water's moving so slow when you got it on speed 1. Maybe realign this land a little better, but there you go. Yeah, that is, I'm going to say this is the end of part 3. Almost. It looks weird to go only going speed 1 speed. It looks absolutely safe. Let me put it back on 3 so I can panic again. There we go. Now I feel better. Let's go back to 1. So there you go. This is... Yeah, I wanted to have a kind of a way of deleting these roads here. Just like that. I wanted to have some kind of like maybe a palace or some sort of fancy buildings in here. Here, what is this? City Hall. That was interesting. Public transport. Okay. I could probably fit a city hall in here. Later on. What's this? This is the government offices. Okay. What does that look like? It's kind of palacey, I guess. Maybe we could put that in. That's kind of giving off a palace vibe. I could probably have that in there. So that's a maybe. I wonder how much money I'm losing. What else? Oh, here we go. This is what I want. So what I gotta get is 600 cities. Oh dear. Okay. I am miles away from that. But I want to, yeah, I want to get the palace. This one here, yeah. I'm going to try and attempt to get an unemployment rate over 50%. And also, I'm going to go for this one. Yeah, there it is. He says, looking in the wrong place. Here we go. So my next task is to unlock those 2 items. So let's go for city service buildings. Upkeep is 400 a week. We could probably go for that. Let's go for that, okay? So I'm going to fill out about 600 city service buildings, and I'll meet you at the end of this. Oh my word, we are nearly getting to my target of 48,000, so I can get my airport after all this time. And there you go. So, oh, maybe I should pause. I'm going to pause right here. But what you would have seen briefly in when I showed a part of the time lapse is I set out all the roads up and down here, filled them up with service buildings. And now these were the medical centers, which I cannot unlock now. So all my money went down. In the end, I had to cut my losses and put on infinite money, but I've taken the infinite money off, and now I'm like over 18 million in debt. So there you go. But it kind of worked. But in doing that, I kind of managed to unlock a few more extra buildings. So what do we got here? So I can't afford these, but there was a couple more that I unlocked at the same time. I unlocked the Gherkin, though I can't remember what you had to do to achieve unlocking that. The government offices I've now unlocked. I also unlocked the cathedral. Yeah, because my city tanks had cut off all kind of services. Everyone started abandoning their city, so I probably had about 2,000 buildings abandoned. So there you go. So that's how I unlocked that. Winter Market, unlocked that, but I don't know what I had to do. Can't remember. And here it is, the Amsterdam Palace. There you go. So let's get ready for the confetti, the fireworks. I hit 48,000. Yes, I can't believe it. How many months did it take me to do that? That is crazy. I can finally build my airport. So there you go. And that means I've only got one more unlocked to go, which is population of 60,000, which gives me monuments and the last plot of land. So there we go. So I'll be heading towards this sometime in the near future. There we go. So let's leave that running on super fast, see if I can save some money. And what I'll do is, can I delete stuff while I'm waiting? Yeah, what I'll do is, I'll cut back to it off camera. While I'm waiting, I'll be deleting all these kind of little rocks here. And I'll meet you at the end of all this, when we finally got some money. Right, and there we are. That took me, let me have a look. That took me about 13 years before I could start making money again, which is now shooting right up. I can't believe it. 13 years in game time, and that's, I don't know, about 3 seconds a day or one. Let me go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yeah, about 3 seconds, 3 seconds a day. I'm just gonna have another look at this to see where I am, because it has been about 2 or 3 hours since I looked at this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let me have a thing. Now I want to put the palace in here. Or maybe I want to put that Brandenburg Gate thing in. Let me go on here. Wrong menu, of course, which I'm famous for doing. So government offices look like that. Let's put that in there. Get rid of that. Let's try this. And the palace. There we go. Now, can I fit these, all 3 of these in here and make it look kind of authentic? Maybe I just have the palace in here, this and part of this. Let's move you out here, just for now. Let's put you there. I've got an idea. Okay, let's move you. Put you about there. Now, what is half of this? Half of this is... I have to go there. I can't quite get a 925, but that'll do. So this is the half. This is the center. There we go. I'm gonna have this road here, I think. Put that there. Put that there like that. We're going to try and do my road hack again. I don't know though, I might move this a bit further back. Let me get rid of all these roads here. This is the center here. It's about there. I'm going to move this out of the way completely when it eventually starts clicking properly. There we go. And we're going to move all this down here. So I'm going to try and go for the road hack. So I'm going to go here and here. See, that's too far away. You need to have it 2 squares away, see? So that is just 1 square there. There you go. That's a quick way of working that out. There you go. That's 2 squares away. So that's how you get the road hack working. And then we're going to go put this road in here. Now this is the center here. So I'm going to put a center line there. And delete all these. Like this. Then I'm going to put this on freeform. And we're going to bend this around like this. I'm going to take away this. There we go. And it's going to look like that. Take away this road here. So there you go. I'm kind of happy with this design here. I've snuck in some electricity just for now. Got to find a way of connecting the power to here, as you can see there. Now I'm thinking if I can put a parking area and the electricity jumps, that's fine. If not, I'm going to have to kind of put a sneaky little cable in somewhere. So that's something to work on. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. So this is kind of the final part of my incredibly difficult, time-consuming 3-episode build, I guess. So let's do a couple of things here to tidy all this up. Let's smooth out all this land. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hook up these roads here. Finally move these in. Oh, how many times have I moved these in game? I don't know. Probably more than they need to be. Put you there for now. Well, let's get rid of this. So let's hook up these roads. What road did I have here? One of those odd ones, so we're going to go with that. Carry on as we did before. This road here. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the setup for now. Now, I'm thinking future plans, this is going to be some sort of maybe a giant traffic circle or an interchange, something like that, because look how super busy that is. But I don't know. In the meantime, I want to keep all these separate so it doesn't get too busy. So maybe they're going to have to come down here and across here. I don't know. I got to think about that. And there we have it, folks. This has been a long time in the making getting all this done. But yeah, this is all my roads set up and things like that. Now let's have a look. Yeah, so we got this connection here. Now this is, like I said, this is possibly going to be a traffic circle on interchange, something like that. So this got lots of potential. This, they keep warning me about these being too close, but I'm kind of keeping it here for a little while until I work out what I want to do with that. But that doesn't seem to be a problem to me. Hooked in this road. I did have this kind of going into here, but I thought the traffic levels were getting too much, so I've just cut it away and just put in a little side road here. So traffic's mainly going to come in here. It's going to ease up on the pressure here. Here I decided to bite the bullet and change up the buses, even though I've been trying as best I can to keep it vanilla, but it's just not a DLC download, and it's a way of helping out my traffic and buying new land. So there you go. Yeah, so what did I do today? Really, it was just building the canals, resetting my road structure here, putting in a palace and the Brandenburg gates, and decided to move this down here because I thought it was kind of cool. So there you go. That kind of works for me. So it probably appears like I didn't do anything for this episode, but yeah, I think I counted up about 8 sessions of recording. So that's like 20 minutes here, 40 minutes here, that kind of thing. Because yeah, I got a busy life, and I got a very needy family of girls, so they take up more of my time than anything else. So this is why it takes so long for me to get some of these episodes out. So yeah, this is like eight recording sessions, I think, and about 3 days of editing. Now this is going to be my 4th day of editing because I got a bit of time, so I'm going to do that. And I put it out the day you're hearing this voiceover. There you go. So it's kind of like that, but there's a couple more things to do to finish up. Now let me have a look. It was over here. Didn't I have a road here? I'm sure I had a road here, so let me put that road back in. Yep, just stick with that one. Now I guess that fits in just there. Yeah, that makes sense. Though they have... Interesting. Let's carry on that aesthetic just there. There we go. So that's all that... What did I have there? Did I have a road there? Did I have a path there? I don't know. Well, that gives me opportunity to put a path in here. That road there, that gives them a crossing point. There we go. Let's put some trees in there. There you go, and that gives them a crossing point to get across to the school. There we go. That was a kind of a blessing in disguise. There you go. That works for me. Right, so yeah, I got 2 more things I need to do. I forgot to do these over the last few weeks or so. I've been so busy. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to rename this after this lovely person who made this nice comment. Literally nice. Wong 1286. This is going to be called the Wong 1286 University, which is kind of fitting with the W. So that's pretty cool. Let me type that in. And there you go. So you got your own university now. And your own kind of like, oh, that is crazy how that worked out. So there you go. You got your own university named after you. And lastly, based upon this wholesome comment here, see what I did there. So yeah, thank you very, very much, Hero Duck. That was yeah, I've never had a comment like that before. That was very kind of cool. I guess I am kind of wholesome and homey. Not always. I do have a lot of personality and humor, but I kind of toned it down for here, but I am kind of wholesome in real life anyway. So yeah, we're gonna name, actually let's put a little area here first of all. Now I could name the Cathedral of Plenitude after Hero Duck. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna name this actual hill after you. There you go, and so you got your own hill named after you. So this is Hero Duck Hill. There you go. Kind of cool. I like that. Yep, all this is yours, buddy. Hero Duck Hill with your Cathedral of Plenitude. You got plenty of land, plenty of gardens, and plenty of nice comments. So there you go. That's all for you. So yeah, there you go. That is yeah, kind of all I got done. It was kind of might be a little boring for some folks out there, because it was just mainly building canals and all that, and being absolutely petrified of my town being flooded by water. But as you can see, you can get rid of that pop-up just like that. But as you can see, you can achieve it as long as you prepare in advance for those, like kind of putting up the mountains, raising up the land, using water pumps to help get away some of the water, So it kind of works out really well. Also, let's slow that right down again. Slow that right down again. Now, my traffic is not a problem at the moment, even though I'm kind of concerned about this. We go on here. This one here. See, my traffic is 91%. There you go. So yeah, hopefully everybody is not too upset that it took ages for me to get these out, but I do have a busy life. I'm sorry that I only managed to do a canal and a couple of streets, but it was very time consuming, especially tanking my city, losing out all that money. It took me 13 years in gameplay to catch my money back up. I was minus 18 million. I'm now on, oh, there you go, 300, yeah, 3 million, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 3,257,034 and counting. So there you go. So yeah, I apologize. Ooh, keep pressing the wrong button. So I apologize if it's not the kind of video you're looking for. So what can I say? Yeah, my most ambitious build ever got ambitious, I guess. So is that part 3? Is that the finale? I guess it is, unless you include me detailing this later on. Part 4? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to detail it straight away. But yeah, maybe that's a possible part 4. But I think we're getting back onto normal territory now. Maybe I'll concentrate on building an airport, or definitely filling this up. I got lots of more detailing to finish up, that kind of thing. But there you go, everybody. So yeah, thank you very much if you got it this far. And I'll meet you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I can't promise that. I can't promise that. So in the meantime, everybody, sincerely, look after each other. Have a really nice day. And I'll see y'all